Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carole Turnbo. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I am also a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a mama. I'm a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit Masters athlete, but my passion is nutrition. My passion is teaching people that food really does heal your body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will remain simple because it's food. It's food that our body needs on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and it's the most amazing concept. So we have what I'll start by showing you is what we call our tri-pack. This is our fruit, our vegetable, and our berry blend, the red, the green, and the purple bottles. They are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what is in the product is on the label. So this label on the red bottle, for instance, is our fruit blend. And this label reads apple, peach, cranberry, orange, papaya, cherry, pineapple, prune, date, beet. You're hearing that it's just fruits in a capsule, right? Same thing goes with our green and our purple, our vegetable and our berry blend. We also have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. We all know that we get our omega-3s from fish oil, right? So what Juice Plus has done is they've cut out the middleman. They cut out the fish. Fish eat algae to get omega-3s from. So we go straight to the algae and we get our omega blend from algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. So once again, a full vegan product. The next thing I have to show you is our complete protein powder, another vegan product in chocolate and vanilla. I love my complete shakes every morning without fail. I drink a shake, take my capsules, and my day just starts out the same way, the best every single day. So, oh, I forgot about my favorite thing, the tower garden. We also have a tower garden. It's an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your vegetables, your herbs. You can grow, plants on it in the house, outside. Actually, today I live in Indiana, so we have a very short growing season, but I'm super excited. I took it all apart, scrubbed it, emptied it, cleaned it out, brought it in the house. I'm going to throw my LED lights on it tomorrow and start my my fall and winter growing season right in my own house. I think that's amazing. Not many people here in Indiana are going to have fresh herbs and fresh lettuces to throw on their Thanksgiving table, but I sure am. So I love my tower garden. So we have an amazing team of speakers tonight coming from well, my first speaker is from Georgia. So we have Traci Reeves. She's a national marketing director, and she's brought a lovely team to speak and share and let us know what they feel about Juice Plus and how Juice Plus, not only the products, but the business has changed their lives. Traci, welcome. I'm excited to hear your guys' story tonight.
Oh, thank you so much, Carole, and thank you for this opportunity. Can you hear me okay? Am I coming?
Yes, you're
okay,
coming.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to get to share my story. And I'm really excited for you to get to hear some of my team story as well. So if you read my bio, I've been around this company and this industry for a very long time. And just to take you back to the very beginning, my parents joined this company in the mid 80s. And that was when I was just a young teenager, about 15 years old. So I remember going to conferences with my parents. I think the first one was Asheville, North Carolina, a couple of hundred people. And now, of course, there's thousands. So, it's really been amazing to see the progress of this company to grow from the amazing company that it is now. My parents, they joined at that time. Desperation and big goals, and they really hard, and they overcame many obstacles But my dad was one of the very first sales coordinators in this business. Now there are probably maybe thousands, I don't know. And he went on to make national marketing director fairly quickly. So he did amazing things in just 5 years and changed everything for our family. And, you know, they followed their dream. And their dream was to be able to buy a beautiful piece of land where family could live together and enjoy the land. And in 1989, he and my parents were able to buy a place that we call Padgett's Farm. It's also the home of the first original Juice Plus boot camp. And so that's kind of the history of how I was associated with this company for a very long time. And in one of the early boot camps in 1992, my brother, and you may have heard of Bobby and Lisa Padgett, they're very successful national marketing directors as well. Bobby wanted to introduce me to one of his friends coming to boot camp. And he did a really good job because we fell in love and we've been married now for 27 years. So I met my husband out of this business as well. And together, Brett and I just fell in love with this product from the very beginning. We love what it did for our health. As Carole was just sharing with you, that it's all those whole food nutrition capsule and a chewy and the wonderful whole food products that we have. And we love what it did for our health. And we knew that other people would want to have that benefit as well. And really from the beginning, we also wanted to build a big business. We wanted to reach that top position, just like our family had done. And so we went to work, and I can tell you, we hit the road at times and we did events. I remember doing wine and wellness, and I just kept my calendar full. I was a stay-at-home mom working this business, and I was able to work it around my family. I would do lunch and learns at doctors' offices. We would do coffee shops with moms. We would do, like I said, wine and wellness presentations in my homes, whatever event that I could do to get in front of people, to share my story, let them hear my passion, and invite them to join me in my team. And we worked really hard. And this business, you know, allowed me to be that stay-at-home mom. And it allowed us to be able to send our kids to the school of our choice and so many other benefits that have been from this business. And we've been so blessed. And, you know, you work really hard in this business, just like any other. And I'll never forget that day when we got that phone call from the infamous phone call from Elton Dubose that we had made that position. And I remember standing in the kitchen. Why did phone call always happen in the kitchen? And I turned around and saw my 6-year-old son standing there. I said, "Hunter, we made it." And he said, "Mom, I always knew you could do it." And y'all, I'm telling you, those words right there, those words in that day and that event and anything just changed our lives forever. And I never want to take for granted the blessings of this business. And not only that, but the relationship that we've gained. And you're going to get to hear from some of our team tonight. And I tell you, the fun that we've had together, travel that we've gotten to do together, and just so many things about this company. This company, you know, for 28 years, we've gotten a check from this company for 28 years every month, never to beat, y'all. And that's amazing when you think about that. So I share that story with as many can to let them know it's available. Terry Huntley is in Charlotte, North Carolina, and she's going to share her story with you. So Terry, I'm turning it over to you.
All right, Traci, thank you so much. Well, my name is Terry Huntley, and I'm a wife, a mom, and a Gigi to two precious little ones. And I'm also a retired child psychologist in Charlotte, North Carolina. My health has always been at the forefront of my mind because I tragically lost both my parents to terrible diseases at really pivotal times in my life. My dad passed away just 10 days after my wedding, and then my mom died right after my first child was born. And you know, I was devastated. I felt alone. I felt sad that my children would not get to have their grandparents in their lives. So 27 years ago, when I heard about fruits and vegetables in a capsule, I got really excited because I'd been searching for a way to improve my diet and reduce my risk of disease. I knew what the American Cancer Society and the American Heart Association and all the other major health associations were telling people, and they all said, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. So my family began taking Juice Plus immediately to bridge our nutritional gap, and I became a partner with the company because I wanted to share what I had found with others. And I started noticing some positive changes, like sleeping better, my hair got healthier, people began to comment on my skin, and my sons basically only did well checkups with the doctors. And now my grandchildren just love the chewables. Um, Once the research on Juice Plus became available, I started kind of reshifting my professional focus. As a child psychologist working with kids with developmental disabilities, I started having some options other than just prescribing medications for kids with attention disorders and autism. Um, the brain and the belly connection is really powerful. And I started learning that there were foods that could have a major impact on kids' attention and their emotional status and their cognitive development. I started witnessing some major differences that Juice Plus was making in children. And then once we started with the Healthy Starts for Children's program, the major impact that we were making on the real life differences in children. The children are our future. And so once we started seeing that, it just made all the difference in the world to me. And my interest in health started evolving more. And I became eager to learn just as much as I could. And I became certified as a wellness coordinator with the SEERS program. I started giving seminars and leading focus groups. In fact, I'm leaving tomorrow to go to another state to do some seminars down in the Myrtle Beach area. So along with sharing the product, I couldn't help but share the business. And I'm really blessed to work with some wonderful people on my team. And you're gonna hear it from them later tonight. So actually, life was good. Things were going great until it wasn't. And my DNA caught up with me. So just during a routine physical stress test, a hole in my heart was discovered. And I didn't know I had it. I didn't have any symptoms. I was healthy, but this defect had been with me since birth. I required open heart surgery. Actually, the doctors were amazed at my recovery. I love to shop. Within 2 weeks of having open heart surgery, I was shopping. And then actually my DNA caught up with me again. And I got that call that no one wants to get after a routine mammogram. You've got cancer. And after I told my family, the next call was to my Juice Plus family. You see, this is more than a business. This is a support system. The Juice Plus people are your family. This is who prayed over me. This is who lifted me up. This is my team. And after having a mastectomy, and with God's grace and my friends, I was lifted up. And because I said yes to the product and the business, my body healed. And my team worked hard when I couldn't. My paycheck stayed solid. This is residual income. And my God lifted me up and held me up. And just one short year at age 70, as part of a challenge of personal development course I was taking, I scaled to the top of a 45-foot telephone pole that I walked across in a horizontal plane. And while I was harnessed up, I swung to the ground. That's the power of good nutrition. That's the power of Juice Plus. That's the power of healing. So my story is one of longevity of taking Juice Plus for years. So if someone says to you, well, I don't feel anything, that stuff isn't working, I want you to remember me. And I want you to remember that my cells didn't let my DNA become my destiny. I'm so grateful that I've been flooding my body all these years with Juice Plus. And today my outcome is that I am here and I'm healthy and I have hope for the future. You know, everybody has a story because it reflects someone's life. Always tell your story because you never know whose life may be waiting to be impacted by you, by your story. So thank you for letting me share mine with you. And now I am happy to introduce my amazing friend and wonderful businesswoman, the lovely Rita Meeks. Rita?
Okay, sorry I had to unmute. Thank you, Terry, so much. And I always love hearing your story. And if it had not been for you, I would not be here tonight. So Terry never gave up on me. In fact, she had to share quite a long time with me. So my name is Rita Meeks, and I live in North Carolina. And I own Simply Skin, Face, and Body Spa in Charlotte, North Carolina. I also started a cosmetic line, a makeup line in 2018, and I seen a need for a luxury makeup line that was free from harsh chemicals and parabens and cruelty free. And so I went to work designing and creating and branding Pearl 7 Cosmetics. And we carry that in my salon and also wholesale it to salons, small boutiques, and spas. So Terry was a client of mine and came into our spa, and she and I have known each other for quite some time, and she had shared Juice Plus with me many times. And I always thought that I really got enough fruits and vegetables in my diet every day. And but I decided to give Juice Plus a try after much convincing. And so at the same time, one of my coworkers started taking Juice Plus, one of the other estheticians in my clinic. And so her and I really noticed after a couple of months that our energy level was increased. In fact, we were, needing that caffeine fix every day around 4 o'clock to kind of boost our energy to get through the day. And after a few months, we just kind of both discovered that we didn't need that anymore. So another thing that I noticed about my health was that I was not getting that yearly sinus infection that I got every year that lingered on sometimes for 2 weeks. And so after that, I was really noticing that Juice Plus was making an impact on my health. And also, it was just supporting my immune system. So in 2015, I actually before that, I started seeing a trend with the cosmetic industry, the skincare industry, that there was most of the companies that I carried, the skincare lines, were coming out with their own supplements. And I knew that Juice Plus was the best thing that I could put in my body. I knew that it had the research, the proven facts to show that it actually worked in the body. And I also knew about the skin study that increased the microcirculation to our skin in just 39, includes the microcirculation by 39% in just 12 weeks of taking Juice Plus. So that was, a no-brainer, that this was the product that I wanted to recommend to my clients over other skincare supplements. And so I had that little voice whisper in my ear. Sometimes I just think God leads us into a direction that we need to go. And this was actually God leading me, because Terry had invited me to come to the Paget's boot camp more times than I can even count. And then I finally decided to go in February of 2015. And I was blown away. For one thing, I got to hear from doctors who really talked about what Juice Plus done in the body and about the research behind it. I also got to hear from some of the corporate leaders about the company and the business opportunity, and then other partners that had been very successful in the Juice Plus business. So I really left there with a renewed spirit and an inspired and just inspiration to come home and share this product with my friends and family. And that's what I did. And so we had some amazing help testimonies from my parents and from some of my siblings and some other friends. And it just inspired me more and more to share this product. And I started building some team, and I actually signed up as a rep at the very same time I started taking Juice Plus. So that was in 2009. But see, I didn't start doing the business until 2015. And I actually realized that when I started doing the business that I had already been promoted to QSC just from a handful of clients that had been taking Juice Plus with me for years. And so I decided to really go to work and fast track to sales coordinator, and I did. And so the blessing came more than I can even realize in 2020 when my business was shut down for 10 weeks for COVID. And I had that paycheck coming in that I had actually been working on since 2015. And it, was that, security of not having to worry quite so much about an income coming in. And that also renewed my faith in the company and what this business represented, because I wanted to have more flexibility. And I really wanted my dream was to move back home to be close to all my family. And that was in the rural part of North Carolina, which my husband and I did that in 2020. We moved back home, and we're surrounded by my family. I'm here to help my mom and dad when that time comes and they need more help. But that solidified what this business can do. It allowed me to cut my hours in half at the spa and work really only 5 days a month, and then do this business while I'm during my time off. And that's where the blessings come in, is it allows us to have the dreams and for those dreams to be fulfilled. And I get to work with people I love to work with, and share a product that can be amazing for health and amazing for your finances as well. My sister has come on board, so we're growing some team up here in this area, which is a rural area, and we're very excited about it. And I just think that this company and this product is really a beacon of light right now. And it always has been, but I feel like my team and I can shine that light through offering people hope and help and a better financial future. And so I am just really glad that Terry shared it with me, and that she didn't give up on me so many years ago, and she just kept dripping on me. And it took me a long time, but I came around, and thankfully I did. And so I want to introduce my team member, and just a special woman and friend. And her and I got to know each other through my business. She was a client of mine, and Anne came in to see me. And this woman got started with Juice Plus, and she has not stopped. She is dynamic. She is a firecracker, and I just love her to death. So Anne, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Gosh, wow, Rita. Thank you so much. I am thrilled to be here, and I'm just excited to tell my story. I knew as a little girl that I wanted to be an interior designer. My mother had a design business, and it was something that I greatly enjoyed. So I went to college, got my degree, came home, got married. But what should have been a fairy tale marriage was anything but that. After 25 years, I found myself in a desperate situation that I needed to get myself and my kids out of. But divorce was never easy. Along that same time in my life, when I thought things could not get any worse, the unthinkable happened. My little brother Blackman passed away at 42 years old while waiting on a heart transplant. We were very close, and I was devastated. Couple that with the loss of my dad to colon cancer, and I always was so very close to him. He was my spiritual leader of our family and my rock. Here I was going through a divorce, a single mom with 2 kids, one with a learning disability, and it was definitely the hardest time in my life. I almost lost all my contacts and clients with my design business. Without realizing it, I have found myself and become financially dependent on a man that didn't love me. I became a single mom with no income, and I hit rock bottom, wondering how I would ever find my way out. But God had a plan for me. When I felt I couldn't go on, God brought the most wonderful man into my life, someone that I would have never expected. He gave me what I desperately needed. He was kind and supportive. He prayed for me. He loved me and my children unconditionally and helped me in so many ways. Slowly but surely, he broke down the shield of armor and let me see who I really could be, who God wanted me to be, and who God created me to be. Even though my life was taking a turn for the better in so many ways, I still had this nagging sensation that I just couldn't figure it out. There was something missing, something more that I felt I needed to do. Not knowing what it was, thankfully, my sweet husband continued to pray for me. Once again, God always knows what's best, so he opened a new door in my life. I hadn't had a facial and I can't tell you when. How long, Rita? That's a long time. So I made an appointment with my good friend, Rita. While I was there, she told me about Juice Plus and all the benefits of this whole-based powder in a capsule. I mean, that's like 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries in a flipping capsule. And chewables, which I definitely love. God knew my heart and was shining light on me so I could find my way. As we talked about nutrition, I realized that Juice Plus was an easy and cost-effective way for me and my family to get fruits and vegetables in our body every day. With all my family history of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis, I knew I needed to make changes in my diet to help prevent the genetic diseases that lurked in my family. So Rita not only told me about the products, but she also invited me to the Girls Weekend Away in Georgia, which was the pageant's famous boot camp. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I can tell you I was blown away with amazing stories of success and truly mind-blowing miracles. I met some of them, my dearest friends and true Christian leaders that weekend. It changed my entire path and opened my eyes to what only could have been described as short of amazing. Everyone I met through the Juice Plus Company, I truly believe are very special people. People that care and will pray over you and pray for you unconditionally. They are some of the most amazing people in my life that I met because of Juice Plus. So I came back home and I went to work with great passion, drive, and determination. I quickly made the first 2 promotions, and last October, I became SSC. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's Senior Sales Coordinator. So the whole team decided to go to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we got to celebrate together. And y'all, that was so much fun. We had a blast. It was incredible, though, thinking how far I had come in just a few short years. So I decided that I am going to be an NMD. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's National Marketing Director. And let me say that again, National Marketing Director. So that's my goal. So I have only been with the Juice Plus Company for 3 short years. But in these 3 years, I have gained enough knowledge to leave you with this very important question that I ask myself every day. What if? What if I had known about Juice Plus 24 years ago and I'd shared it with my dad and my little brother? Could they possibly be on this call tonight listening to me tell my story about something that's very, very important and dear to my heart? Juice Plus, my business, and my Juice Plus family. I know there are people out there that need to hear what's available to them in both with our product and the Juice Plus opportunity. And I'll see you at the top. And I am super thankful. Thank you so much.
Off in your story, I forgot you were coming back to me, and I got choked up. Thank you for sharing, and thank you. One more. We're going to go now from the East Coast to the West Coast from California, and my dear friend Diane Sargisian is going to share her story as well. So take it away, Diane.
And you'll need to unmute. You're muted. There you
Thank
go.
you. Okay. Hi. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. Yes, so I'm Diane Sargisian from Costa Mesa, California. I'm a certified health coach through the Dr. Sears Wellness Institute, certified life coach, and a mom to 3 and a grandma to 3.5. And these grandchildren are all thriving Juice Plus babies because their moms took Juice Plus during pregnancy and nursing. Alongside my Juice Plus business, I'm a certified health coach for Happy Tummy, and I share nutrition and Juice Plus with pregnant moms, their kids, and families. I first heard about Juice Plus from the Dr. Sears Wellness Institute, but I didn't pursue it then. A few years later, I worked with Integrative Medical Clinic, and the doctors there were all major Juice Plus advocates. They were all about it. I was when I was there, I just signed up immediately to take Juice Plus and, of course, become a distributor all in the same day. It just made perfect sense. Definitely one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Studying natural health and wellness now for more than 40 years and working with integrative physicians in the more recent years, I've been able to see the positive effects of how using natural products along with a healthy lifestyle and a good diet and exercise promotes a healthy body. And God has made our bodies perfectly and in such a way that with proper care and feeding, our bodies can heal themselves. Learning about Juice Plus and knowing how well researched it has made a huge advocate out of me. I've been able to personally see the difference it's made in the lives of patients and in myself and in my own family and friends. I've seen the impact on blood sugar, sugar levels, blood labs, general energy, and the very, very sick and the generally well patients. For myself, I can say that at almost 68, I still don't need glasses. I've been told my skin looks great for my age, and I'm grateful my blood labs are good, and I have tons of energy. As I'm aging chronologically, I love the fact that my skin looks healthy because of Juice Plus study that proves, just like Rita said, that Juice Plus increases the microcirculation to your skin by 39%. My grandson won't eat vegetables, but he loves taking Juice Plus daily, and he's healthy, so I'm grateful. And one of my newer customers who's been taking Juice Plus for about 6 months has noticed that she can stop taking medications for the pain she's had from MS because Juice Plus reduces inflammation. That's quite amazing. My dad, even at 91, had great labs that astonished his doctors, and his energy levels were good and his mind was great. Bottom line is, even if you eat fruits and vegetables, there's no way you'll receive the amount of nutrition that Juice Plus provides from perfectly grown in perfect soil conditions, vine ripened produce. Fruits and vegetables we purchase are picked too early, then trucked to stores, and by the time we eat them, they're barely nutritious at all. Juice Plus contributes to a healthier immune system, which we all need now more than ever. It repairs DNA and positively impacts every cell in our body. I highly recommend taking berry blend, vegetable blend, fruit blend, and the omega blend. Juice Plus is all plant-based and feeds our bodies what it actually needs. You can't take a chance with your health. I wonder every day, if I'd known about Juice Plus before my mother and brother passed away way too early, if they would have still be here today if they were taking Juice Plus. A healthier body would have made all the difference. So don't miss out on good health for you and your loved ones. Start Juice Plus today because you can't feel what you're preventing. The business has been wonderful and fun as it organically grows. Everyone knows they need fruits and vegetables for good health. And if you take it, you have to share it. You can't keep it, a good thing like that, to yourself as a secret. Besides, everyone is going to want to know why you look so great, why you stay healthy. And so you might as well share all the goodness and earn some money at the same time. Juice Plus is an amazing, generous company with so much opportunity and so much caring love and fun too. I just love my Juice Plus family. Thank you all. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Wow, you guys, those stories were amazing. We are here every Thursday night sharing these stories, talking about how Juice Plus has changed our lives and the lives of our family members, not only in our health, but in our wealth, in our finances. We've all joined in this company, and we invite you to get back with the person that invited you and chat about it, talk. We will be here next Thursday, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much.